Peace. 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 Welcome and welcome back, my friends. How you doing? I'm up here. I'm recording this message August 17th, 2025. Gratitude. Okay. Just a few moments as we establish our Ethernet connection. If you get it right. I appreciate you. For real. Thank you for keeping it moving. So let's do that. Let's keep it moving. Last week, the two youngest had a doctor's appointment, and I get it. They have to, I guess that's part of their job. I guess, to make sure you're getting the most out of your insurance or your visit or whatever, for them to ask questions, give unsolicited advice, or whatever the situation is. That's fine. That's fine. But one of the things that she said, shout out to Dr. M. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I didn't ask what happened to you, but that was their doctor before they didn't meet their new one yet. She didn't start yet, but I didn't ask him, but I feel like he was Haitian. And Haitian means something to me. But anyway, uh, he's not there anymore. I liked him a lot in more ways than one. But anyway, so she asked them, she was like, "Do you guys have chores?" Zoe said, "Hi, what's going on?" She was like, "Do you guys have chores?" And they was like, "No." So she kind of like looked at me. She was, and she said, because it's been proven, or studies show, or however she put it, that having chores helps them in their career and their work ethic and blah blah shit. That I ain't. It, listen, listen, lady, I got it. I got it. I know what I'm doing. No, they don't have chores. And 80% of it has to do with me. It has to do with me. No, I don't have the patience for it. Okay. And I really don't have the time for it. Okay. Cleaning, keeping my house clean, it's a spiritual thing to me. Right. And especially at this age where they could do a pretty decent job. I'm not saying that they won't do a good job or whatever, but I just need to go back and do it myself, okay, to make sure that the plates ain't greasy, the glass don't have fingerprints, whatever the situation is, things get done right. Okay, I'm gonna have to go behind them. And then it's, to me, a lot of it's wasteful, whatever. There's a time and a place. Okay, and right now, eh, I got this. Okay. And they are absolutely helpful. Sometimes I do let them, assist. Okay. It's not like they're lazy. Oh, I don't want that. Da, da, da. Absolutely they do. And they will if I ask. Okay. That's a big part of it. It's me, as far as, my, uh, if you want to call it neuroticism about it, being neurotic about it, anal about it, however you want to put it. Sure. But the other part of it is like, listen, they have, hopefully, if they choose to, if that's what it is, the rest of their adult life to do shit that they don't want to do. Okay? Let them be children, be free, whatever the situation is. Okay? Not only that, the area of life that rules that has to do with children is Sagittarius. Oh, it's experience. Okay, we be out here doing stuff. Okay, who got time for adult things in childhood? Okay, who? I did that for them. Okay, but anyway, absolutely mindful children and outside of the home when it comes to their teachers, because that's really, we're our own tribe in here. So when it comes to outside people, it's really limited to like their teachers and stuff like that, because we be chilling together. All right. They got, little neighborhood cul-de-sac friends, sure. But, listen, I even, it's not, that's not even a lot. So even their teachers, other people, were out in public. Oh my gosh, did it praises all day long. It makes me proud. Okay, I'm not. They're not here to be slaves and all this other. Like, listen. Do super rich kids have chores? Do they? Do they? No, the hell they don't, for the most part. Right? Mind your business. Anyway, why is it saying like Sophia said hi? YouTube, is that a change? I can see that Sophia Crea said hi. You don't have to put said in front of it, YouTube. Anyway, moving right along. Right? Shout out to my kids again. Let's do it. Let's see what archetype is going to come out right now. What sign? I'm good, Sophia. Thank God. I'm keeping it moving. My body's functioning, right? No aches and pains. Uh, when it comes to, life things that are trashy, I'm handling it. I'm good. But I gotta admit, there's always a somber undertone to the vibe. I'm good. But I have a big connection to the outside world, especially emotionally and in the psyche, right? And when I think about the future, we in for it. We in for it. For real. The whole realm of reality, aka Pluto and Aquarius, Uranus and Gemini. Okay. But that's why I'm here. A lot of spaces. I'm not going to say a big reason why I don't have more subscribers or like that. I like to connect to who get it. All right. So it's not for the masses, because I will cuss somebody out probably, whatever. People say what they say. So there's that. But in this space, it's not so much about them in relation to you. It's more about what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? I am a relationship expert. I got a Libra stellium, okay, in the mental space, in the third house, whatever the situation is, community, whatever. Been through a lot of things. Saturn is in there in Libra. A lot of experiences, difficulties. If there's a duty with partnerships and things like that, that's how I know. That's how I know. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? There's a time where we wonder, are they going to come back? Do they love me? Does my mother have any messages for me, or whatever the situation? Yeah, we do need things to help boost morale or to keep us going at time. But at the end of the day, it's you. The most spiritual relationship that you will ever have is you with yourself. And not that listen, if that's what you want to do, you can use people in a regressive way, sadistic way, whatever. But you want to have relationships that, from the way I see it, equally, mutually beneficial. So that's what I'm here to do, to help keep us moving, especially at this time when it's the end of the world as we know it. You know what I'm saying? What do I do with cards? I use cards because I'm a creative person too. And these cards, When I get a boop, I see them, a story, I get a vibe, right? I see visions in my mind's eye, if you will. Or there's like I'm not going to say a voice or whatever. I just get information and it comes out my mouth and it helps people to relate to their situation. Again, to my purpose, one of my purposes, to help us keep going. Like, oh shit, that's exactly what I'm going through. Well, that sounds like me or whatever the situation. You know what? I do need to do that. I'm not saying anything that the individual doesn't already know, right? Then I get people coming up, oh, that's demonic. Oh, that's fake. Listen, you right, whatever you say. Ain't that's none of my business. So let's see who wants to come out first. Is it Pisces? Let's see. Cancer, shout out to Cancer. We got Venus in Cancer right now collectively. We have Jupiter in Cancer right now, right? Yeah, it's tarot. You know what I'm saying? The signs, the symbols, you know what I'm saying? They all have different meanings according to different eras in life or whatever the situation is. It helps you to tell a story. It's creative artistic expression, utilizing the fifth sense, if you will. But okay, Cancer, let's see what area of life is showing up for the Cancerians. What area of life is being highlighted for the Cancers right now? Everybody has, when you're born, all the planets, energies, or whatever, they're in a certain spot or whatever. You want to say sign or whatever the situation is, right? It's a snapshot of the energies that you are comprised of at that time. And depending on different angles and aspects and how they relate to each other is a strong influence in your life. So let's see what area of life is being highlighted for Cancer right now. The second house. So we could be talking about a Gemini rising right now. But right now for Cancer, what's being highlighted for you is your personal resources, possibly something that you could be stuck in, your lineage, your heritage, like where you come from, your natural gifts and talents, especially ones that you can, make money from, but take care, support yourself with, right? Second house, all right? And the sixth house here. So your work, your day-to-day activities, possibly your health, right? Maybe even pets. There's some type of that's a trine, right? So you're probably having an easier flow of expression in comparison to other people when it comes to you, work and your personal resources. But let's see. Let me get what energy is showing up for Cancer right now. What energy is showing up for Cancer right now for this message? Look at there. Look at there. You're a Cancer sign. Look at there. Uranus. Okay. So that's a semi-sextile, right? Because Uranus is in Gemini right now. If you have Uranus in Cancer, you're probably up there in age, right? A little bit or whatever the situation is. But and we have the moon on the bottom of the deck. So with Uranus here, be aware that something unexpected, okay? It most likely, because this is Uranus and Gemini, right, or whatever, it's probably a mental thing for yourself. It gives aha moment, like some type of revelation mentally when it comes to your personal resources and work, if you will, all right? But let's see. Spiritually, stir up the situation by using your feelings patiently. Mentally, be open to new ideas about attitudes from the past about what you want. Okay. And then physically, invent a way to use your intuition and get what you need. Invent it. And Uranus and Gemini. Anyway, but let's see one card. Tell me more about Uranus in the second house. Uranus and Cancer, clouds. Yes, of course this would make sense because I haven't the foggiest idea. I haven't the foggiest idea in the mental space. The clouds mostly has to do with the mental space, and things are obscure, not clear. Maybe even like doom thinking, doom and gloom here. Got the bouquet, we got the mice, the man in the tree. So this could there appears that there is an external person that would like to offer Cancer something. This is most likely has been unexpected. I just got not usual for Cancer. Like this is new. Like you want to give me something or you want to offer me something. But with the mice there, the Cancer is like, I don't know, because you got this going on, or maybe Cancer feels like things in my life are a bit messy or intrusive or something like that. But let's see, show me Cancer. What current state of being is Cancer in? Look at that. That's the Cancer symbols. 6 9, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, and the king and the queen. So it's the action taker. It's the one that is coming toward Cancer that is bringing the confusion. Like, wait a minute. Maybe Cancer thought they had it figured out. They thought they had it figured out. And now, because the bouquet is like an offer, like a gift, if you will. And it's like, wait a minute. A monkey ranch. Eight of Cups. So Cancer is in a state of being like, maybe Cancer wants to separate from this entity. Like, damn, if I accept this, what does it mean? Because I know I gotta go. You know, this is Saturn and Pisces. Pisces is idealism, the dream, what you want, like your highest aspirations, you know, with no dirtiness around it. But it's hard with Saturn, right? Some restriction around it, some duty or whatever. And it's like at this point, especially since it's at 8, things might have been going around in circles for a while or whatever the situation is. But Cancer is in a state where there's something about separation. I gotta leave this alone. Okay, we got the 6 of Wands, the 7 of Pentacles, the 10 of Pentacles, the Princess of Cups. Cancer. This is attention and success. 7 of Pentacles is like investment. Okay, like I want to plant a seed. I'm going to plant this seed. I'm going to nurture it. I'm going to grow this. It's like if I just got stocks and bonds in my head, so you know that might have something to do with the situation, like something that is going to accrue interest or build over time or whatever. There's a strong notion or sense idea of what is going to come after a certain amount of time. Maybe I just got 7 months, so you know, it's okay after 7 months or something about 7 years or something. Like I know I'm going to have this amount of money, or it is money, success. You got the 10 of Pentacles here with the Princess of Cups. Why Cancer? What is this? Did you walk away from this already? Did you turn somebody down? Like, listen, like this is too much. I didn't expect this. What? What is this 8 of Cups? All right, one more. What is this 8 of Cups? Why Cancer? And this is Jupiter and Leo. You get to do it your way big time. To me, Leo is doing something your way. Okay, and Jupiter expands, right? Is it a lot of drama? Was it too much drama? Because Leo is drama too. Whoa. Well, sir. Well, what do you know? So, Cancer, something came attractive, high energy, Knight of Wands. You know what I'm saying? Probably wanted to co-create something like, let's go do something. How about you go? But only you know, Cancer. Maybe you got a secret. I feel like this is about Cancer. I feel something came towards you, strong Leo energy, you know what I'm saying? Creative, wanting to co create or whatever the situation is. And in real life, it'll produce material stability and wealth, if you will, family structure. Okay, so the Ten of Pentacles. All right. But for Cancer, I feel like this is their own thing. I feel like they got a secret, some type of anxiety. Like if they found this out, okay, I ain't gonna tell your business, Cancer. You already know with the Nine of Swords. Ace of Pentacles. Stop. Ace of Pentacles with the Hierophant. This is like a bond, a marriage, if you will, or organization. Okay, this is someone that, what do you call it, like a leader, like somebody that you study under, right? Whoever came towards Cancer. But Cancer's like, nah, Ace of Wands, reverse. I don't know. Maybe Cancer still feels like they have work to do, but let's see what's the advice. Maybe Cancer knows best. Like, I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I'm gonna mess this up. Something like that. It was unexpected. Like, I don't have my own. How you coming to me and offering everything? Because, like I said, this is second house, personal resources. Like, how are you offering me yours or something like that? Two here. Last, what's the truth, Cancer? Once and for all, what is the truth? This is upright. Is your heart clean? This is my lighter than the feather card. Is your heart pure? Cleansed? Is it lighter than the feather? Like this is my heart is light as a feather card. No guilt, no remorse, no regret. I feel like you can let it go, Cancer. Whatever this Nine of Swords is in your mind, like, oh my God, like I just know what is the truth. There is a truth. I feel like the truth is leave it alone, Cancer. The King of Pentacles with the Lovers reversed, the Devil, the Five of Wands. Cancer says this is not for me. What didn't you know, Sophia? What didn't you know? You know something here very clearly. There's no cloud. The clouds is with this here Cancer. There is whoever this is has been showing up authentic. Okay, they got a strong Earth, Capricorn. I'm getting strong vibes around Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, strong Earth. About their business, about their money, about making things happen in this realm of reality. Well, you know best, Cancer. It appears, like I said, this person, whoever this is, they are showing up authentic, but maybe you just know not for you. Because we do have a Five of Swords in reverse, and that's I'm not going to argue. It is what it is. Okay, I don't want to bring any more conflict into this situation. Let's settle this. Let's let bygones be bygones or agree to disagree, whatever. That's here. We have Seven of Wands in reverse. Like I said what I said. This is all almost like a defensive type energy, like back up, okay? With the King of Pentacles in reverse. So either this is Cancer, like I don't match you, or I'm glad that you changed or whatever, but you're good for somebody else. It appears that that's Cancer's truth. That's the advice or whatever the situation is. Hey, Cancer. Hey, what? 10 of Wands with the King of Wands in reverse. Like, this is too much. Maybe Cancer knows this person. Let's get 3 cards for Cancer. Most likely you do know this person. So this could be, I just got a metamorphosis. This could be like some foreshadowing thing where something that, like, it's the 8 of Cups. This is like the final time when it comes to this situation. Well, there's that. Well, we have romance. So, you know, okay, it's a romantic situation. They know each other. Revel, flow, savor, entice, open yourself to romance. We have healing, self-care, time out, be gentle with yourself and your twin. And then we do have perception, red flags, delusion, perspective, see through your own false beliefs. Like I said, this person is showing up as authentic, but maybe Cancer's like, listen, I just can't get over what happened before. You know what I'm saying? Because again, when it comes to something, especially a relationship where you two knew each other before, you really do have to start from a clean slate. You can't be bringing up old shit that happened before. You can't, right? And especially for the person who feels like something was done wrong for them, that could be hard for them to do, to trust fully again. So the responsible thing to do, which it seems like it's going to be in this situation, like, listen, I can't. I'm not saying that you didn't change, because again, there is authentic and on the other person that was showing up. So Cancer could be saying, like, I'm not saying that I'm just saying I can't, yeah. And I got a wall, like you blocked. 7 of Wands in reverse. You back, Zoe? You back? Welcome back. So, Cancer, what am I doing? What am I doing? Yeah, sacred journey. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you, Cancer. That's the responsible thing to do. Okay, because nobody got time to be going back and forth. Prove it and all this other stuff, or whatever the situation is. And if it's a total new person, like Cancer never dealt with this person before, there is something about a past situation. You know what I'm saying? The Cancer's like, listen, new person, I'm not saying you the truth, but you remind me of somebody that I used to know, and I can't right now. Let's see who's next. Who is next? Capricorn again. We were just talking about you. We was just talking about you. We don't have anything in Capricorn right now. Okay. Let's see what area of life is showing up for Capricorn. The 6th house. Shout out to the Leo risings. Shout out to the Leo risings. Capricorn in the 6th house. So when it comes to just in general in life, you may find yourself to be in a position of authority, power, if you will. You know what I'm saying? Physically, especially when it comes to like your skeleton You know what I'm saying? Your bones or whatever. It could be difficult. You know what I'm saying? Let's see if there's any energy there. Uh, the sixth house in Capricorn. Like even if you don't have the title, there's some type of leadership role in your day-to-day life with work. You know what I'm saying? Mars. I say because Mars. Now listen, there is such a thing as like I don't know what you call it, but like health astrology or whatever. I don't study anything. Period. Not even tarot or whatever. I'm an intuitive. You know what I say is the truth, but I'm transparent when I say that. You know, take the information with a grain of salt. Right? But I say what I said. But Mars in the sixth house is giving me like exasperation, like health. Like it gives it for me. It's giving like ulcers, um, like for me like stomach issues. But again, I am not saying it as fact. I'm saying what I get. Okay. But Mars in Capricorn, like to me, like it gives startup. You know what I'm saying? You may not necessarily finish it, but as far as like a career or whatever the situation, it gives startup type vibes, meaning something new. What's that? I just got project manager in my head, but let's see. Mars and Capricorn. You know what I'm saying? You're passionate about your status, you're passionate about your career, or passionate about, you know, organization, uh, maybe even government type entities in some shape, form, or fashion. Not saying that you're for those things, you might be against those things, but passion is there, confrontation is there. That's Mars. When it comes to business, I just got your namesake. And in some shape, form, or fashion, it is a part of your daily life. You know what I'm saying? Sixth house, your routine, if you will. The clover. Okay. So with this, so right now, what's showing up for Capricorn, I am getting overall a center around your career, but specifically the things that you do day to day right now that it will establish your career. And I have and the clover is my card of making your own way. Whatever comes, you know, like the jobs right now, you know, they're most likely not going to last, but it's more like a stepping stone, either for the experience. I am getting mostly for the experience. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I'm not going to be here for like like this is going to be a part of my resume or a part of my repertoire, right? What I'm getting or whatever to make something happen for myself. The clover is my card. Like I'm getting self-made type vibes for Capricorn right now. Oh, we got the cross, we got the heart, we got the key. Listen, Capricorn, it feels like right now there is a focus on yourself. There may be other because the cross is kind of like a burden type card, so maybe in some way it is relation to like maybe family members, like I'm doing this for my community or whatever, but it's mostly for you. Here we got some sixes up here. Somebody else is involved somehow. It's crunch time. I feel like, yeah, like Capricorn, like that's just like you in a big way. You are burden, right? Because Capricorn is influenced, you know, like Saturn, right? And Saturn is duty. Like I just gotta do this. You know what I'm saying? Like it's my responsibility. You know what I'm saying? So I don't feel like you're not any stranger to this here cross, feeling like a burden. I just got burden to society. So maybe right now, something about your career has to do with those who are in some way a burden to society. Homelessness just popped into my head. I don't know, maybe you're establishing some type of organization to alleviate, like homeless things in some type of way. Saying what I get, saying what I get. Show me Capricorn. Fortitude in reverse. So right now, Capricorn, you're showing up as I just got fearful first. I got regretful, but maybe not confident. This is fortitude in reverse, like strength card in reverse. Uh, like your Leo may be a bit off. And if this is a Leo rising, that may be like something about your personality or how others perceive you. There's some concern, or right there we got the Five of Cups. Hmm. That's my sad card. Capricorn, why are you sad? This might have something to do with leaving home or leaving others at home with some type of responsibility. Capricorn could be like, damn, I'm about to go do this. Something about establishing like career for self or whatever. But when I do this, I'm gonna upset the balance at home or something like that. People that you care about. Why is this fortitude in reverse? Cool, it's messy. Four of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles reverse, Five of Swords, Five of Cups. So Capricorn is saying, I just got to get over this. I just got to get over this. There is, this is Capricorn's truth right here. The Ace of Swords, the clarity. But it could be for other people, but there's opposing opinions. Somebody always adding their 2 cents. Okay, Queen of Pentacles in reverse. This is my card of like, usually I can make it work. Even if I do have a little, I know how I'm resourceful. I know how to make it work. And I could, share with others, a nurturing entity, right? And there is concern about money, resources. The Four of Pentacles is here, so Capricorn does have, their basic necessities taken care of, but maybe Capricorn is like, that's all I have. You know what I'm saying? There's concern. Capricorn is very concerned about that, coming up as fear, maybe even sadness. Tell me more about this. What is the advice for Capricorn? What is the advice for Capricorn? Or again, Capricorn is scared of telling maybe a mother or older sibling or someone that has always taken care of Capricorn. Maybe they're afraid to tell this person, like, I got to do this for me, because they know financially it's going to be a problem. It's going to be hard. What's going on, the seventh sign? Well, I just got let your conscience be your guide. That's like Jiminy Cricket, right? Something like that. But this is giving, this is like my God card a lot of times. But you know, your higher self, if you want to call it, all right, your core values. But the advice. What do you believe, Capricorn? And it's looking toward this here Strength card in reverse. Devil in reverse. Okay, 5 of Cups. Has Capricorn, does Capricorn have like some type of bond with this person? But you are free. Devil in reverse. You are free. Face your fears, Capricorn. When it comes to communication, this is about saying it, Capricorn. Like they are gonna oppose. There's gonna be opposition to what you say. We got the Magician. We got the 2 of Wands. When I get 2 of Wands reverse, it's like that's my card. Of like, listen, there's only one way to go at this time. Okay, that's your way. And we do have the Magician. Like you have all the tools, right? We got the Princess of Swords. So this is about communication, Capricorn. And yeah, there's going to be opposition to what you say, but you do have your truth. And there is something here about kind of leaving somebody in a financial bind. Or you're afraid you'll be in a financial bind if you say this. But you have all the tools. And the thing of the issue here is worrying about how, like, I don't have enough, or they're not going to have enough. You got the 3 of Cups in reverse, 3 of Swords. Maybe the things that keep you confined is always in your psyche. And it is naturally difficult for you to be brave or to do certain things. And in this case, communicating it because, there's a concern for money. But this is right now, no matter what, it's about making your own way. Capricorn. Clover card is my make your own way card. And the 3 of Cups is in reverse. That's my card of not having emotional support and enabling. Maybe you've been enabled this whole damn time, or enabling somebody else this whole damn time. And now, hey, could be a marriage. I also got maybe if like say this is a parent older child dynamic and Capricorn is like the adult child, and maybe the parent is no longer married, and maybe Capricorn kind of like stepped into the spot of, you know, you know, so, stepped into the role of being the support, something like that. But karmic partner, no matter what. I know people like to say, "Well, you're the karmic." Listen, both of you are. Both of you are. Both of you are. You stay in there too. Well, I can't. I ain't got the money. Da 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 da. The universe don't care. The universe don't got no feelings anyway. Either way, even if they could, like ain't no such thing. But meaning that don't matter. If you continue to stay connected to something that you know you need to separate because one of both parties cannot do what needs to be done for whatever reason in the situation, you are creating consequences. And usually karma is associated to the consequences that you don't want to clean up. Somebody going to have to clean it up. And if we're talking about Capricorn, if we're talking about Saturn, it's going to be you, my friend. Saturn is sins of the father, if you will. Somebody got to clean it up. And that's what karmic partner is. You staying together for no damn reason. And I don't care. Oh, they need me. I need to help open them up. That's shenanigans. Shenanigans. Hush your mouth. Right? Are you going to clean it up? And if you don't clean it up, somebody going to clean it up. In this here marriage. Get a fresh start. Right? Fresh start. New opportunity. Release the past. This is your second chance. Marriage. Legal partnership, commitment, marital bond, and societal contract. Karmic partner. Conventional relationship. Duty. Bound by societal conventions. Capricornicus. It ain't your duty to be married. Not in this message. Not right now. But who's to say that y'all not going to come back together? This is at least a separation. Okay? But we said before God and da-da-da-da-da. Listen, think what you want to think. You're going to... I'm back from my tangent. Not my business. You always break it up. Whatever. Let's do one more. Because it was a couple of weeks ago. I got PlayStation Plus finally. I'm like, you know what? Let me just get PlayStation Plus. And they got the Uncharted game. They had a 2-for-1, like a Thief's End and something. And I like it better than Tomb Raider. I was a Tomb Raider person. My favorite games, I like The Last of Us, the zombie games. They're all right. But number 1 and number 2 is GTA and Tomb Raider. But Uncharted is so fun. So I'm about to go play that after this. Okay? Anyway. Who's next? Is it Leo? Cancer, we already did you. Libra, what's going on, my friends? Libra? Let's see what area of life is showing up for the Librans. What is the focus? What area of life is the focus for Libra right now? I got fire on it. Of course, Libra, you balance it out. You share half and half. The 5th house. So Gemini rising's in the building. This is the second time Gemini rising came out. First with the Cancer in the 2nd house, and now with Libra in the 5th house. Don't have to be Gemini rising, but if you have Libra in the 5th house, then most likely, if it's not intercepted, you do have Gemini rising. So this area of life, this could, have to do with children. It could be talking about your romantic affairs. We're about to get into your business, Libra, right? Your creative, entertainment. You know what I'm saying? What you're entertained by. Maybe you are the entertainer, right? So that's his entertainment. But let's see. I'm getting gamble for the most part. Maybe this is mostly about taking a risk, a gamble. Maybe you've been weighing the pros and cons, playing devil's advocate with yourself. They be getting Libra all messed up, don't they? Libra, they're so indecisive and da-da-da-da-da. They're such pacifiers and they're like, listen, hush your mouth. You don't know nothing about Libra. We ain't supposed to have an opinion. 11-11. We ain't supposed to. Okay? It's what's fair, what's going to balance things out. It's what's going to create harmony. It ain't got nothing to do with nobody's personal opinion. It just is. Anyway. Jupiter Nick Cannon in the building. No, let me stop. You got a whole lot of kids. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Maybe you feel like you got a big heart. You know what I'm saying? Um, that was the first thing I got. Jupiter in the fifth house. Probably had a lot of romantic. You probably poly. I don't know. Are you poly? It's giving a little bit of poly vibes. You know what I'm saying? Maybe your children make you happy. You know what I'm saying? You just want to make your children, maybe you're in a big family or something like that. You came from a big family, I'm getting a little bit too. All right, with Mars there. Ooh. Well, let's see. Spiritually, Libra, learn or teach relationships with the trust of a child. Mentally, be positive about the beauty of fun, romance, and making art. Physically, grow and expand. Do it with your partners. There's an apostrophe S, right? Grow and expand. Do it with your partner or partners, and do it dramatically. Listen. So if you got Libra in the fifth house with Jupiter, you got 2011 kids with 15 significant others. Listen, that's between you and God, right? Will nobody tell you nothing. Okay? And you can change your life if you want to, right? Maybe you are the balance between your children. Because for me, the sign in your fifth house tells, for me, is that the dynamic that you have with children, if you have them, or partners, like in some way, you are the reflection, or you are the balance, the peacemaker, or whatever the situation is. But let's see. So Libra's romantic partners, and probably all of them. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you got a couple at this time. You know, because the fifth house, when it comes to partnerships, like it is like the dating house, if you will, or multiple. It's not, necessarily serious, if you will. That's, to me, that's more seventh house. Ooh, we got the coffin here. This is like, but with the coffin and the snake, I am getting like quote unquote karmic partners, like the relationships where you got dragged, you dragged other people. Ugh. Something about that is done. It's dead and over with, Libra. And show me Libra. Show me Libra. It's messy in your relationships right now. Your romantic partner situation is messy, Libra. If you out here in these streets having sex, it's messy. Or it's a lot. What's going on here, Libra? Ooh, Seven of Pentacles. Okay, show me what state of being is Libra showing up as right now? The Princess of Pentacles in reverse. So that's my, blowing smoke up somebody's ass card. This could be a card of quote unquote. I turned it over because listen, I've been lucky so far because these cards have some, they got a little bit of titty out. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's like, oh, your video has been removed. Like, come on now, come on now. But anyway, this is for entertainment purposes, educational purposes only. Will that help? Anyway, Princess of Pentacles in reverse is like, Libra is showing up as like, listen, it's not sincere. I'm saying what I get, Libra. Bye. But the Libra is showing up right now when it comes to romantic partnership and whatever. They don't mean it. I don't mean it. Okay. Whatever they're saying, like they don't have the intention to follow through. Princess of Pentacles in reverse. Like whatever. Yeah. Yeah, the Princess of Cups, King of Pentacles, they do have it. The King of Pentacles is here. I don't know. Somebody here, maybe it's not Libra, but somebody here is showing up as King of Pentacles. They do take care of their responsibilities. They are grounded and stable. And they are the initiator in that, meaning that they are focused on that. They will take action on that, right? They handle their business with the Princess of Cups. So that is communication. You know what I'm saying? Some type of communication happening here with a King of Pentacles or whatever. But with a Six of Cups reverse and the Blasted Tower, it's giving. You know what this is giving? A receptive party is like, you know what? It's my turn. It's my turn. I like that. That's done. Sure, you want to come? Like, oh, you're stable and all this other stuff. Yeah, we're gonna do some things together, but Libra don't mean it. Something like that. It's giving trick. Okay, however you want to put that. Like, yeah, that's a trick. Ooh wee. Tell me more about the look and the Princess of Cups. Put your titties away. Somebody try to get my video, whatever. Y'all need to mind y'all business. Let's see what this Princess of Pentacles in reverse is. Okay, look. Well, well. Put that on there. I didn't see the way this world card, it fell in my lap. Just put it sideways. But for Libra showing up right now, whatever communication that is happening, I'm getting that Libra is in their, if you want to call it villain era or whatever the situation is, like I'm here. I know I'm going to have to separate from this. We got an Eight of Cups. But first, you know, when it comes to physical things, finances, whatever the situation is, like that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get my fair share. And we have the World here. And again, I don't know which way it came out. Put it sideways. I put it upright, but like this is going to take me to the next level, if you will, or that the old me is gone. Oh, shout out to Justin Timberlake. I've been traveling on this road too long. Too long. The old me is dead and gone, something like that. T.I. is a Libra, right? Ain't that his song, right? T.I. and Justin Timberlake. Don't start me on. What's the advice for Libra? Maybe you doing this to somebody who did it to you. I don't know. And it's fair. Listen, Libra. Go for it. Go for it, Libra. That's the advice, foolish man. Like, listen. We got the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. King of Wands in reverse. Like, listen. I'm not putting in anything. Don't ask for, like, I'm completely self-serving. Somebody here is like that. Seven of Pentacles reverse, King of Wands in reverse. I'm not putting any tangible, I'm not putting no physical effort, no time, bare minimum. It's all for me. Okay, that's what's here. And we got the Foolish Man. That is pretty much a go for it card. Like fully trustworthy or whatever the situation is. Listen. I'm just saying what I get. Who, whatever. Like, oh, this is wrong. I guess. To somebody. But for Libra, they're saying this is fair and I'm doing it. Three of Swords in reverse. Or be aware, if you are the King of Pentacles, Libra, be aware somebody don't mean it. Okay, somebody's they blowing smoke up your you know what. You know how this goes, but force goes. Oh, whoa. And the 5 of Cups. So somebody, they're gonna be singing this. This is going to move forward. Okay, somebody's gonna like have full faith in this, full trust in this, and whatever. And we got the Wheel of Fortune here, and the Tower, and the 5 of Cups. So interesting. So interesting. Of course, this is going to fall down because the foundation started with the Princess of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody doesn't mean what they say. Okay, faking it till they make it, but they ain't gonna make it at all. Don't have the intention on making it. So of course the Tower is gonna be here, but for somebody, this King of Wands in reverse, this self-serving, I'm doing it for me and I don't care. I'm not. This is going to help things turn, more in their favor. Okay, and somebody here, they're gonna be in their feels about it, in their feelings about it. So just know that. But it appears that one person, they don't care. They don't care. Like, listen, this is how I'm going to be at this time, Snake. You know what I'm saying? This is a complicated situation. And right now, I'm just going to do it. I don't know. And to put it, and to, the situation. So this is happening in the romantic sector. Okay. It could be like with an older child, you know what I'm saying? Somebody, a parent being like, oh, well, F them kids. Yeah, take care of me, son or daughter. Da, 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 da. Maybe like some gaslighting thing, but I don't necessarily get that. I feel like it's mostly partners. Like I'm going to get a couple. I feel like it's going to be a couple, multiple people. Like Libra is going to juggle at this time, or Libra is one of many being juggled by someone who's saying like this at this time. This is what I'm doing in order to change my situation into my. I just got good life to change things in my favor. Okay, Ten of Wands in reverse, especially if they feel like they have no other choice. Like if you don't give it, I'm gonna take it. And with the Four of Swords, like I have no problem. Like I sleep well at night. Trust me, this is not on my mental at all. Libra says, or somebody says about Libra. Okay, Libra. We don't have no, we don't have any energy in Libra. But we do have Saturn in Aries. Saturn just got into air. We got Neptune in Aries. So, we got something, things opposing Libra. So maybe, especially if somebody has Aries and Libra placements. Sure. Whoa. Yes. The answer to your question is yes. Release. Loosen your hold. Relax. Unwind. Release fear, anxiety, and doubt. And split energy. Options, unfocused, multitasking. Decide what you really want. Got family, union, fertility, and hidden path. Be careful messing around in the 5th house. Okay? Yeah, it's fun, but you will end up with some kids or some clinic visits or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, I appreciate you. Thanks for keeping me company and the thumbs up, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace.